It's warming up. Beautiful afternoon on the Strip. Nothing like Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi and good evening, everyone. We've got an NBA Cup semifinal for you tonight in the East. And a ton is on the line. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And checking out some numbers for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Harris steps in at the 4, with Duren at the center spot. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, Jaime Jaquez is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Bird. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. And thinking back to last year's East semifinal, and this was a big discussion among us here at the table, the Bucks beat the Hawks 110-102 in Las Vegas.
Atlanta had the lead going into the 4th, but Giannis and the Bucks took over down the stretch. The Greek Freak ended up with 32, 14, and 9. 1 assist away from a triple-double.
Pass to Duren. And here's Ivy. Now, here's Cunningham. Bucket is good.
Yeah, nice job right there by Ivy, keeping his head up.
And here is MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Fires for 3. Hero, no good. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's LeVert. Good on the shot.
And you see the open floor speed of LeVert, a great athlete who just needs to stay healthy to reach his potential.
Pass to Hero. Powell kicks to MP. From past the arc, traps in the tray. Bird's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Heat.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
LeVert, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's just the case of LeVert wanting it more. The wing playing with some heart there, taking those 2 points.
Here's Adebayo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
The shot by Ivy, no good. He'd have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. So nice to see Jaden Ivey back in action, Tim, after suffering that broken fibula last season.
Yeah, Kevin, he was just hitting his stride when he had a very difficult injury. In particular, he was upping his shooting percentage from the field. Now he's looking to continue that momentum.
Here's Ivy, following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Duren with the screen on Jaquez. Harris kicks to Ivy, 6 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Cunningham gets the bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
Well, this winning streak is absolutely incredible. And it's been interesting to see the number of different ways they can beat you. They go on big scoring runs. They've got great ball pressure and rim protection. Or some nights they just shoot you out of the building with their three-point shooting. What a team to watch.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Milwaukee was outstanding. He had 57 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And here's Cunningham after the three-pointer from Norman Powell. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. To the paint. Duren down low. Adebayo on him. Shot's good by Duren.
Yeah, it's a street fight out there, and that's exactly how Duren likes to play.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look for Miami. Khalil Ware comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Bird. Here's Mitchell. And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, fight. Changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Wiggins comes in for Powell. And MP subbed in for Tyler Hero. Wiggins outside. Back to MP. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. MP's got 12.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
On the court for the Pistons, they've got Javonte Green. Duncan Robinson out there with Marcus Sasser. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Reed in at the 4.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, you've got to love the confidence Adebayo has developed on that mid-range shot.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Here's Ware. 9-point game his last outing. A 3 from MP. Robinson pulls it in. Green finds Robinson. Now Sasser drills it from outside. And now just a 4-point Miami lead.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
MP deciding where to go with it. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Stewart. Now Reed. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Green. Outside for Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Doesn't go for him. The Heat leading by 4. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is the 3rd ever NBA Cup. Back in Las Vegas for the semifinals. This has been an outstanding event.
No doubt Las Vegas knows how to put on a show. This semifinal doubleheader, really interesting. We never see NBA games on a neutral court, so it's fun to see these guys play in a different environment.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. Norman Powell's checked in for Wiggins. And a different look here for the Pistons. Harris is checked in for Paul Reed. Karis LeVert comes in for Green. Ivy's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. No good on the second free throw. And last season, the Heat trading away Jimmy Butler. Tim, that ended a memorable stretch with some terrific wins.
Yeah, playoff Jimmy emerged in South Beach, a trip to the finals in 2020 as a 5 seed, and again in 2023 as an 8 seed. Underdog runs that highlighted this team's competitive will.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And that one misses. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Here's Stewart, following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Stewart passes to Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Powell finds Hero. It's good from long range. And it's an 8-point Heat lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's LeVert. 9 points last game out. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Guys?
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for the Heat. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Powell against LeVert. Pass to Ivy. Into the lane. Shoots over Hero. The shot by Ivy, no good. Heat on offense. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Wiggins, guarded by Harris. Three-pointer, Bird. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Bird's got 9 points in the quarter.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. Pass to LeVert. Now Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Cunningham's got 17. And so Bird will bring it up for the Heat. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Wiggins. Pistons trail by 14. Ivy passes to Cunningham. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
The Heat making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. Now, here's MP. Hero finds Bird. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 21.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him. Oh, man! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That is just nasty right there by Duren.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. MP with it. 21 points in the game. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. From downtown, and the Heat, another three.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Outside Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Just 3 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 27.
MP showing you have to stay connected to him the moment he crosses half court.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. Off target. That was a little heat check. MP has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And halftime is come and gone, and the second half of the NBA Cup semifinal is here. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
They've got Adebayo. Powell is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's MP in at the point guard position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Here's Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. Rebound by the Heat. Hero's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's Bird for 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Pistons shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. In the corner, Ivy with it. And a miss there on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
There's Hero with the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by LeVert. And that's now 21 points for Cade Cunningham. Bird with it. Picked up by Harris. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Back to MP. Pulls it up. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 32 points for MP. Cunningham against Bird. Cunningham inside. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Well, that's the thing about Cunningham. He can carry your offense. Tonight, he's doing it with his scoring.
It's Powell on the wing. Jaquez outside. Pass to MP. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Bird's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Heat.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Harris finds Cunningham. It's good. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with great touch.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former number 1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
On the wing, Harris. Jaquez defending. Harris, good. Harris has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, Harris has that big, strong frame, and he knows how to overpower even tight defense.
It's stolen by Duren. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. As the season starts to take shape, there is no better time to check in and see how the rookie race is looking. Some first-year players making big impressions early on in the season, and we'll monitor them to see who will be in prime position to take home the Rookie of the Year award. You look at MP, what a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now, and even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Oh, he has taken the league by storm, exceeding many people's expectations. This award is his to lose.
Here's Harris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harris has got his second bucket.
Yeah, finding a way. That's what Harris does.
Cunningham against Bird. Hero kicks to foul. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Bird. Good! Another from 3.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Miami making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from... Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. They've got Marcus Sasser. Paul Reed out there with Robinson. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Stewart in at the 5 spot. Three-pointer, Bird. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. Now Sasser. Now here's Stewart. Cunningham for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Mitchell finds Bird. Here's Wiggins. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Stewart. And here's Cunningham from the wing. And it goes down 2 points. And that's now 27 points for Cade Cunningham.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
MP, good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Cunningham against MP. And Cade Cunningham with the 3. Cunningham's got 11 in the second half. Wiggins outside. Cunningham against Bird. On the wing, Mitchell. They set the pick. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Sasser with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Stewart misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Tries to save it. Ware, good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
and they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And good that time.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
MP passes to Powell. Bird inside the three-point line. Jump shot is good that time. Bird's got 46 points. Cunningham against MP. Pass to Sasser. The three-pointer off the mark. Miami's won 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Man, that is physical that time by Wiggins, just showing you a lot of grit.
Detroit's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Cunningham, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
And he makes the first. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
And GA, you look at all these great Europe. He's checked in for Jonas. .146 left in the fourth. Cunningham's shot is off.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
Pass to Ware. Back to MP. This one for 3. Rebound, Detroit.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Back to Cunningham. Three-pointer. Larson with the rebound.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
MP finds Ware. Here's Larson. Fontecchio passes to MP. Again, what an avalanche!
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just one game, winner takes all. You know they're going to be bringing that competitive fire. They want to be the ones hoisting that cup.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
I'm here with one of the victors. MP, you were looking for your teammates tonight, and they delivered.
Hey, basketball 101, right? Find the open man. Only way to do that is unselfishness and communication. If you play that way, you'll win that way, you know, and we win a lot of games.
Here's to a lot more. Thanks, MP.
Hey, thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.